regular season games played outside North America for the first time in the NHL's 80-year history.
We're set to start the National Hockey League season at NHL Premier 07.
And we're underway in the Czech capital of Prague.
The NHL's premier weekend in Stockholm is underway.
CompuWare NHL Premier Helsinki getting set to get underway here.
The CompuWare NHL Premier from Stockholm in mere moments.
Patrick Marleau wins it!
Welcome to Shark Bite from beautiful Stockholm, Sweden. I am your unshaven, unkempt, non-sleeping, fresh off the plane from California host Drew Remenda. It's great to have you with us for another fantastic season of Sharks hockey. It's very special this year because the Sharks, for the first time ever, are opening their NHL season in Stockholm against the Columbus Blue Jackets. But before you can open a season, as you know, you got to have a training camp. And most of the Sharks training camp happened in Germany. And the Shark Bite cameras rolled with every mile. Well, actually, here in Europe, it's every kilometer. Check it out.
Go out the window. Yeah,
I thought that was called inside.
You got the window.
So we're going there for 4 points, and it's getting pretty exciting.
Hey, the window, the outside of the plane is the window seat, no?
You hear down there, NHL teams have done it and have good experiences on the trip, so we're looking forward to it.
Chloe thinks it's inside. Okay. But anyway, Chloe has window.
Hey.
Right now we're going to Mannheim. It's a business trip, and we're going to play hockey. Sweden, I was told to stay away from the meat, because they don't have nice cows like we have in.
You're an idiot.
Ich bin nicht fotogen.
Hello? Ryan? Alright, let's check out the room. Come on in. This is tight. Everyone's got their own room, so that's a plus. That TV looks like a computer. Am I missing something here? Oh, there it is. I've never seen that before, but it's a detached. But no, I like it. I think we're gonna go try to grab some dinner. It's pretty quiet and clean around here.
Jumbo, what's the capital here?
Munich? We're in Mannheim right now, are we? We're in Mannheim? Why'd you choose this place? That's where they told us to go?
Yeah, I think we've already gone off course.
What does it say? We took a right.
And then, no, we took an early right.
We took a first right.
Yeah, we're supposed to take the next right.
It's pretty regular. A regular menu back in America. Burgers, pizza. Some guys went to Subway.
And we're going to get the big pizza for big friends.
Lasagna?
Yeah, thank you.
Goulash? I'll try the fajita pita too.
It's like the middle of winter. Chloe's wearing a V-neck
I thought hockey players were supposed to be tough, up for any challenge. I guess, though, the Sharks players weren't up for the challenge of the German cuisine. Speaking of challenges, head coach Tobe McClellan and his coaching staff have a tremendous challenge this season. But in training camp, they had a game in Mannheim. And there were some challenges of that game because there's some different rules, preparation, who are you going to put in? Why am I telling you? Why don't we let Tobe McClellan, because we mic'd him up for that. Enjoy.
Do we want to show any 5-3, or we're just going to talk about it and then the offensive zone face-offs?
Leave the offensive zone face-offs. We're going to end up getting too much in.
Okay.
Something we can work on tomorrow.
5-on-3.
Go with whatever you want to go with.
We've got, we got some young guys. They played last night out of town. We're going to address 13 forwards and 7 D, and then the two goalies. Yeah,
Well,
we'll have 22 players.
We may go one extra D-man. So we'll put 7 D in. We'll give Morsey some reps.
Do we want to play it like we're going to play it Friday?
Probably from a mental standpoint, it's probably good for Morsey.
If Morsey doesn't play today, he probably doesn't play for 2.5 weeks.
Right.
Because we play 2 games and then we go home.
The understanding was that we're playing all NHL rules.
Yeah. Is that what we're, okay.
So, and it's always this side, and the only time it wasn't is when that team was swinging with speed behind.
Touch icing.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's one that
That's
you really
one
have.
that's going to be
that's
new.
one that's new for your guys.
Just so your guys don't let up on it.
The thing that we're worried about running our power play. Okay, we got bigger ice, we know all that stuff. We're worried about going in our power play so we're ready for the next step on that. And then they're going to push and create a little bit of an angle. Okay, there they go.
Does that make sense? Do you guys know what I'm talking about, or do I need to draw it? I know the guys from last year will understand it.
Okay, gentlemen.
Okay,
Thank you. Before Jans gets going, full NHL rules. Everything we do, 2 referees, the whole 9 yards, touch icing, everything that we do, except for the goaltender trapezoid. It's not involved tonight. The boards obviously are very alive, coming off the back wall. Something else to be aware of. Jans, go ahead for penalties.
It's going to be really important that we do what we do. This guy's got to take this play away. This guy's got to get to the blue paint, make sure that he can't come out.
For us tonight, game management and habits. By this time next week, we play 2 games, basically. So game management, it doesn't matter who we're playing, on what ice surface, whatever. Your own game management. Can you pinch? How long can you be on the ice? Are you prepared on face-offs? Are you working for line changes? Do you know who you're going on the ice for? All those little things have to be in order. Okay, and it doesn't matter who we're playing, where we're playing, and what ice surface it is. Make sure you're ready.
Welcome to the SAP Arena featuring Deandre Mannheim and the San Jose Sharks.
Good puck support, good passing. Come back to it. Scotty, you're no good there. Forwards. Almost all our passing has been rink wide. Get it back now, get it back. We need better puck support. 1 pass, 2 pass. Good support, good support. That's better coming to the puck. Can't be going rink wide all night. Good track, Tommy, good track. If he wouldn't have touched the puck, we would have been okay. Yeah. Hey, Peter, you're good. Waiting on Jumbo's line now, right? Look for it, look for it. Get it there, hey, get it there if we're gonna release it. Come on, Patty, let's get going. Yeah, just find the right spot, play. Off. I'm happy we got to play in that kind of game. I think it was important for us to play in it. It was, it had some seriousness to it. It had some intense moments. We had to shorten our bench, which you normally don't do in exhibition season. We got to play 4-on-4 in overtime. We got to work on the shootout. So there was a lot of really good things for our team to go through.
Don't move. When the bite returns, Torrey Mitchell and company take on the Germans. On the golf course? Welcome back to Shark Bite from beautiful Stockholm, Sweden. This is the old part of Stockholm, the old town, and you know what? When you're around a place like this, you realize just how young America is. The healthy competition is going on with the San Jose Sharks at training camp. That's why we're here in Europe. And even though the game in Mannheim was very competitive, the competition didn't end there, as the Sharks and Mannheim got together, but next time it was on the golf course. Golf European style.
This is where I hit the ball right here.
Gotta protect this clean.
There it is.
It's good. Good enough.
Oh no. Scratch that. That's off the record.
Patrick Marleau.
That's embarrassing.
Let's pick up Patty's ball and go to Dan's. Seven, 8, 9, 10.
Let's beat these Germans.
That's 120, 130, 140. That's meters.
Me and Wally are playing against the Sergio Garcia couple.
So you got to add 10%.
We got one that looks like him, and now we got the 8 practice swings coming up here.
I believe that's a front pin. That's 120 plus 10%. That is 12.
I'm not even gonna hit. I'll drive though. I'll drive the cart, Pav.
So that means 132.
Is your other leg up?
I got a really bad feeling. Think good thoughts. What do we got, Dan? He's a really good golfer. Here's the Wisconsin state champ.
Oh, yes. You guys know Mitch was a dual athlete in college?
What?
It's down the middle.
Deep, too.
Playing on the Vermont Catamounts golf team.
We didn't have a golf team.
Sure you did. Well, you told me.
Partner. Chunked it.
Are we supposed to help the other team? No, eh?
I hit a 5. It looked like a pitching wedge.
This is a match. Not helping them out.
Look at that backspin.
Sick. Couldn't tell you where we are right now. Golf course?
Good line.
Yeah, right. Wait, ice. Watch the mic. Wasn't a birdie, wasn't bogey. Par's good.
Get that on camera. That's the first ball of the day. We're playing my ball right now.
Wouldn't be par if it wasn't par, right?
Woo! I knew I'd step up.
Believe it or not, Torrey Mitchell and Joe Pavelski won that little tournament. And as you can tell from the golf swings, it wasn't on Torrey Mitchell. It was all on Mr. Pavelski. All right, from fun on the golf course to something serious, and I think something that if you asked every Shark player, they'd tell you was the most meaningful thing they've done on this trip. They visited a U.S. military hospital in Germany, and our Brody Brazil went along.
A bit of a sentimental final day for the Sharks here in Germany, able to visit the Landstuhl Military Hospital. All of the American wounded soldiers here not only paying tribute to them, but also the people who serve.
This is an Army medical facility. We're the largest American medical facility outside the United States. We see patients from throughout Europe, family members, military members of all branches of service. And we also see patients from downrange, from Afghanistan and from Iraq.
Shark players were allowed first-hand visits with injured military personnel just days removed from combat.
How long have you been here?
Since earlier this morning. Yeah, I flew in from Afghanistan. I've been doing a circuit. Okay. Making my way back here to get treatment.
So is this your first tour, or how many tours have you been?
This is going into my 4th year. Yeah, I've only been in country about a month and a half before I got shot, so needless to say, it was quick little detour right off the bat.
You always read about it and you hear about it, but to actually come down here and see it, it's a whole nother animal, and for sure it was tough for me going through the walk through the halls and seeing all these guys that are injured, but they're so eager to get back.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back out to Afghanistan, link up with my men.
You guys get tight out there, don't you?
Yeah, very. Kind of like you guys, you know what I'm saying? You guys jump in a bus or airplane, go play those games, and kind of do the same, spend a year in between and get to know each other a little better there and touch down, and depending on the situation, the bonds get that much better.
Quality time also spent with USO workers.
Seeing a class act like San Jose come through here, it took the time to go through the hospital or taking time to meet with the warriors here, that means a lot, because it shows that these guys are coming from downrange, they've been away from their families for months and months, and having a little taste of America come through here like this and meet pro players like this, it means a lot to the guys.
I just need to do a size check real quick.
Now if you could only play like him, we'd be
yeah, I wouldn't be in the military working.
The day's excursion was definitely special, but what about inspirational?
It's a big inspiration for me, and moving forward, it's something really to take away a lot of good things out of this experience.
grab your Viking hat and get ready to head to Sweden. When we come back, it's Stockholm time. Welcome back to the show. Well, Germany was fun and some good training got put in by the guys, but the main event right here in Stockholm. And of course, the San Jose Sharks have some great ties. Douglas Murray, Nicholas Wallin, and what you may not know is Dan Boyle played here during the lockout. So it's time to go wheels up and head to Sweden.
Now we're on our way to Stockholm right now. So it's been good. We're done with Germany though. But I was told to stay away from the meat. Did you have beef?
Yes, I did.
Oh, now it's pretty much business with hockey. So we got the 2 season games coming up here, right?
We are in Stockholm, Sweden, home to Douglas Crankshaft Murray.
Ski, up, 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 up. You got that?
Quiet morning for the boys, though. Mic on, don't talk to Seto today.
I never do anyway.
Very funny.
Okay, time to go to work. 12:22, punching in.
Body's still trying to get used to the time change, so it's been good. Now this ice feels weird to me.
Yeah, lockout here. Just kind of, you know, had some offers to go to some other places in Russia and Finland and stuff, but came to Stockholm. Just never played in Europe and just kind of want to be in a, you know, cool city, and it was awesome.
Say something to the family, eh? Got the cam on today. I got the mic on today. Yep.
I'll shoot the score too.
Say hi to the boys.
Hey, boys.
Oh yeah.
How you feel today? Better than yesterday?
That's a start. That's a start right there. It's an amazing city, and the fans were great. It was just a good experience. It was a nice, you know, because growing up, I didn't think I was going to make it in the NHL, so I always thought, you know, possibly playing in Europe, so I got to kind of experience that for a year anyways.
Hold on the puck, Inner.
Take it back. We'll bring it back.
I thought you were done because I didn't see your puck.
It's another road trip, and you got to see that way. And the travel is obviously the time change, but you know that we've been here for a while now, so I think most of the guys starting to get their, you know, 8-9 hours sleep every night. So it's the first couple of nights were tough to you know, get used to it, but right now I think everybody's on the same pace.
You want off the net, or do you want to hit the net every time?
I think hit the net. It's business, you know. We're here to win 2 hockey games, and it's a time for the guys to kind of bond off the ice too and get a little closer. Some of the guys we don't know, but we're here to win 2 hockey games. If they let us do what we want, we're going to fire it on net.
You're fired on that?
Yeah. If they let us do it, yeah.
It doesn't look like an arena. It looks like a giant golf ball. But you're playing inside a golf ball. But no, it's different. And I think out here it's not weird. But no, it should be a good experience.
No, one more. Can't go out like that.
Guys, seriously, get off the ice, man.
Yeah, mic
you get the mic off?
Oh, yeah. Great stretch, Cranky. Last one this year.
Det är kapp som gäller för oss som vanligt. Och har inte kommit dit än, men hoppas på att det blir i år.
Dougie Murray getting swamped everywhere he goes while we're here in Stockholm. And Doug Murray could be mayor of this beautiful place. And who wouldn't want to be mayor here? It's absolutely gorgeous and historic. And a couple of the young Sharks decided to take in Old Town Stockholm with a little help from the unofficial Swedish Sharks guide.
We're going to do a short walk over here. Stockholm is built on 7 islands. And we're going to go over to the Old Town. That's the original island where the town started on.
I didn't pack enough warm clothes.
Weather, isn't it?
It is, but I didn't pack enough warm clothes for this trip. I packed like we were going to California.
That house there, that's the city hall. So the Swedish hockey team is called 3 kronor, which means 3 crowns.
It's nice how it's all on the water.
Yeah, that's they even called Sweden, Stockholm, Venice of the North. The Royal Castle, right there.
It's too good?
Reindeer meatballs or reindeer meat, you could have that.
cool.
Elk meat, moose.
I didn't take the chance. I was honestly thinking about it, but stuck with some pasta. Gainer and I had the same thing. We were told to give it a try.
Why don't we go down that way instead? But you have some buildings in here that are very old, and there's some streets that are so narrow you could touch both sides of the, of the buildings. This is a street sign that only exists in Sweden.
We need some of those lights. How old are these buildings in here?
About 600 years old.
Home
Well, you guys need a helmet or a horn to drink out of or something like that?
Is this how it's supposed to fit?
I don't know. I don't think that's. Is that even metal?
I'm making fun of you. That one will fit you. Perfect. There you go.
This is the most narrow street in the whole entire old town, so this is a tourist attraction.
You should walk up there.
You could actually go in and touch both sides. Yeah, you can.
Oh, excuse my build.
But some of the original structures, this is how old the streets were. These are reindeer skins, you see here. Yeah. Now they have to have reindeer something. We gotta go in and have some reindeer or something.
We'll try some reindeer on camera for you guys.
Swedish
meatballs right here too. Are you already on the video?
Yeah.
There's the reindeer. That's the reindeer.
Yeah, with horseradish.
Skinny
horseradish.
Skinny legs. What do they get?
Horseradish and whipped cream.
Where's the rest of it?
Horseradish.
They're gonna try this.
They're gonna try the reindeer.
I got it, the reindeer. Dear Rudolph, I'm so sorry.
Which one is the winner? The meatballs or the reindeer?
I think the meatballs are the winner for me. I think they're better.
It's tasty anyway.
It's game time. We'll check in on ice and on the plane ride home with head coach Todd McClellan when the bite returns.
Stockholm, it's time for the season opener between the San Jose Sharks and the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's a wraparound. He scores! Slap shot. He scores! The Blue Jackets score. The Blue Jackets score. Samuel Paulson ties the game at 2. Turnaround shot. Score! Logan Couture in the right place, in the right time. The horn sounds and the San Jose Sharks win it 3-2.
Welcome back to Stockholm, Sweden. The Seneguchi, and he scores! They score, and it's 2-1 Blue Jackets. Low to Heatley, they score! Joe Thornton, and it's 2-2. We're going to overtime here in Sweden. Here's Ethan Morrow, scores! Ethan Morrow wins the game in overtime. From the Sharks' standpoint, 3 points out of 4, not bad work either, considering all the miles they traveled.
Welcome back to Shark Bite. Just in the last leg of the European tour, here with Coach McClellan just before we head back to San Jose. What were you hoping your team was going to get out of this experience?
Well, I've used that word, growth, an awful lot, and I thought we had grown as a team, or I'd hoped we'd grow as a team here. I believe we have. We've learned a lot about each other over the last 10 days, gelled a little bit, bonded, and came home with 3 out of 4 points. So overall, a pretty good trip. We have a foundation now that we can work off of in practice this week. We know where we need to get stronger, where we need to get faster and better. And we look forward to doing that when we get home.
There's always those conversations early in the year when a team goes out on a road trip, whether it's a road trip in North America or something like this, where if you bring a team together early in the season, it helps bring the team quickly together chemistry-wise. Is that true? And if it has, did you see any of that?
Well, I think it's myth more than truth. It's all about wins and losses.
Right, yeah.
It's funny, when you win or you come home with more points than you've given up, you consider it a successful trip. And 3 out of 4 isn't a bad trip for us. We would have obviously preferred 4. So I guess from that perspective, you can say that we gelled and we got together. But the part of the trip that we weren't involved in, and when I say we, the coaches and the managers, was an important part. The players going out and doing their own thing together, having their dinners, bonding a little bit on their own, having fun, smiling, laughing. That's all part of being a team, and it's good to do it early in the year, and hopefully it helps us later on.
Now you mentioned, as we started off this talk, growth is a theme that you want to bring in. Last year it was reputation. This year it's growth. Two questions, two-parter, I guess. Why do you put a theme on a season? What are you hoping to reach with the guys there? And two, why growth?
I think, this is just my own personal opinion, our coaching staff opinion, I think you have to put a theme on a season. I think the players have to have something to play towards. You know, I always use the analogy of the season being like a marathon. If you just start a marathon empty and you just start running, you very seldom finish it. You talk to people that have run in these situations, they have goals that they set for certain sections of the race. They have places their minds go when they're having a tough time. And I think by setting a theme to the season, you have something you can always revert back to and you can always measure yourself on. Last year was our reputation. This year we believe it has to be growth. We have to move forward. But there's other themes that pop up during the year as well.
Now we're heading back. Wheels are going to be up right away, heading back to San Jose. So that's all the time we have, and I will see you back at the table.